Monday the 14th, week 38 in 2020. And let's see what I've been up to. So Friday my mom called me and she wanted to order, because we have the christening coming up, which has the baby picture I wanted to make. So she wanted me to create a card for that. So I have been doing some designing and playing around, and I ended up with these. It says congratulations on top, and then it's a baby, and there's a bunch of flowery things. This is a blue one, and because I don't like to say that blue is the boy's color, because it isn't. It's just a color. It's a pretty color. Also, it used to be the girl's color. It's I think it's silly. I think it's completely silly. But there's a blue one because some people want that, and then there's a pink one because some people want that, and then there's a green one because sometimes people agree with me and think it's weird to put colors on babies. But yeah, whatever. That's what I've been doing during the weekend, and I think they turned out super cute. And they are the beginning of me creating a bunch of greeting cards. Like, this is for you have a baby, your baby is getting named, or anything to do with, I don't know, babies. I'm probably also gonna do, there's confirmations, and then there's marriages, and then there's birthdays and all those kind of stuff. And I want to create them in this way too, as well. So they're going into my wholesale line sheets. I really like these, but I also want to make one that's in the same style as these. So, but that's not gonna be today. Today I'm ordering the stickers and trying to see if I can't get started on finishing the baby picture. So, woo. And that is basically what I've been doing. So, yeah, I've ordered the stickers. I've created stock. This week it's gonna be a cauldron, and now I'm just painting the baby picture. I just wanted to pop in and show me existing while letting some layers dry, basically. Holy shoot, the lighting is creepy down here. No, that just makes it bad. So, that is basically what I'm gonna be doing for the rest of today. Oh my god! So basically, that is what I'm gonna be doing for the rest of the day. I'm sorry about all the auto-focusing bullshit the camera is doing. A thing I have wanted to do was start filming on this one. The actual proper camera I do have that makes really nice footage, but then I have to create the sound on either the phone or plug the microphone into the computer that you're standing on, and then line up the audio, which is in and of itself not bad. There's just some logistics I need to make work. I have a hard time focusing right now, as I tend to do with these. It's really a upsetting thing? I don't know. Paint. Alright, let's try this out. I hope the sound is going on clearly. Spoiler, it wasn't okay. The microphone kept scratching against my dress, so I had to use the in-camera sound. So, enjoy that. Whatever. We're just gonna post-process this. No. No amount of post-processing was gonna save that sound. This is Tuesday. Oh wow. I'm known for the entire day that it's Tuesday, but now that I have to state it, it's completely gone. Anyway, so what have I been doing today? I have finished the painting. Oh dear, don't put. So I finished it, I packaged it up. A neat thing I realized is that if I put the carton in the back, I can do the same packaging thing like with the cards. Because it's an original, I have put it into a cello bag. But that's just because it's an original. Well, thank you again for your input, printer. Please stop. Okay, so because it's an original, I've put it in a cello bag. So I've scanned it, put in the details of the baby. I'm just gonna put the drawing up now and then remove the details in editing. I think it turned out really nice. The print is a tiny bit dark, but I still think that's quite alright. So now it's just basically drying, and I'm just letting it dry because it's inkjet, and then I can cut it out and make it ready. But I've been doing that, and I have also I have also taken the design from the baby cards. The congratulations, you had a baby, or congratulations, your baby is doing a thing, and then put in the rustic coffee soaked design, and I really like how this came out. So that is going to be the fourth option for these cards. Blue, a pink, a green, and then this, the brown. Yeah, that's gonna go up here with the green one. I think that's it. No, I have also been trying to do some bookkeeping, but Redbubble. I had my first. Did I ever talk about this? I had my first Redbubble sale, and it wasn't even of the D&D designs. It was of my zombie deer, and I later found out it was one of my really good friends who bought it. And I can't wait for her to get it and me getting. She promised me pictures, so that I'm really excited for. But I had the Redbubble sale. But I had the Redbubble sale, and then I tried to put it into the bookkeeping system, but I got angry and rage quit because I was not sure how to do it. The thing is, I'm paying for help. A chat I can always ask for help at. I just keep not doing it. I'm gonna put it into the to-do list for this week because my inbox is starting to fill up with stuff I need to bookkeep. Oh, and then apparently there has been a pressemeddelelse News regarding COVID in Denmark. The restrictions has been restricted, and thus NerdCon will not be happening for any activities that can't be done while sitting still. So they are still going to go ahead with the competitions, they're still going to go ahead with the games, and they're still going to go ahead with the tournaments. But they're not going to go ahead with it's the market area. So I'm gonna get my money back for that, which is okay, but I was kind of looking forward to it. I was really looking forward to it. So that's not gonna be happening. I'm not surprised. And if I was, I would be really naive. So that has been Tuesday. And I'm actually quite tired. And I also kind of think I need to do a rework of my scheduling, of my timekeeping system, because all of my plans are kind of falling apart. So I still have 2 deadlines that's upcoming, and one of them is the star sign Libra, and the other one is the scroller box that's going up not this Thursday but next Thursday. So Libra is next Wednesday. So I basically just have to get on with that. I have received the scroller box for last month. I just have to open it and film it. Just regarding the scroller boxes, I would like to get your input on something, because these are scroller boxes for March and May, I think, for this year, and these they're 3 layers deep. I think they're from 2019. There's a little over half a year in unopened scroller boxes down there, and that is 1, a lot of money, 2, a lot of art supplies gone not being used, and it's really upsetting. The thing is, though, I don't really know how to open them. On one hand, I just want to open them, just rip them apart and just play around. On the other hand, I would really like to open them on camera and maybe make some hashtag content out of it. And on the, I guess, third hand, on the one foot, I was pondering about opening them on live stream. I've even downloaded an app for my phone for live streaming, but then again, I don't know if I should do it on maybe I should just do it on YouTube. Otherwise, there's always Instagram. I've already been live on Instagram once, and that was kind of fun, but it's been a while. If you have any ideas or any inputs, I would love to know them. This is an interesting experiment. I can feel that when I turn around, I bump my knee. I know the microphone is with me all the way around, but I still, when I turn around, go towards the camera, and that's counterproductive, because I turn my head away from the microphone. Another thing is, I am so scared of the microphone going because of fabric scratching against it, that I don't dare to move. The last thing is, I think I might need a dummy to put in my place, so that I don't have to worry about not being in focus, because this is not a vlogging camera. I do not have a way of turning a screen so I can see what's actually going on. In reality, I could have done this entire bit. I'm just going to move back a bit, because I think this is around where I put the most focus. Maybe all of this has been, maybe my camera has stopped recording, I don't know. Maybe I could put a mirror behind. I have this thing. Tell me how it's working. I don't know yet. I forgot to clap. So, good morning. It's Thursday. For once, I didn't have a Wednesday like I usually do, where I crash for the entire day. Quite on the contrary. Yesterday, I actually got a lot of work done on my line sheets, and I think I finished off with something quite nice. I'm not really sure if I'm done yet, but I'm gonna go ahead and ask a salesperson I know who I look up to quite a bit and ask if she'd like to look them over, or if I can get her to look them over and see if there's anything I've missed or need to put in there, just to make absolutely sure that everything is done and finished. A thing I did worry about yesterday while working on it is that, you know, that feeling when you look at your, how to describe it? You are a small business and you're basically just doing whatever you know to do and taking it in strides and just taking it one day at a time. And then you get a thing that looks way too polished and has a lot of big words and has a lot of thought put into it, and kind of freak out because it looks so professional, so fine. I don't know how to describe it really. Then you just freak out and go, nope, I'm not touching this with a 10-foot pole because that is too much for me to take in. I'm a little bit worried about that aspect. But I've also decided that, yeah, whatever. Maybe in the initial phone call, I just go all out in personality and kind of, play around with that a bit. Another thing I'm a bit worried about is that the bunch of the talk about how I'm packaging the items and how I conduct my business is not in the line sheets because they have to be very bare boned. Those are the things that go into the catalog, and I could just make some catalog things where I have those kinds of stuff in it. I think I'm going to go ahead and do that. It's still a work in process. I'm still getting there, but I actually think I have the bare bones of what I want it to become and how it should be in the end, I guess. So that's what I've been doing yesterday. I've also found out that the baby picture, when I scanned it, it had a bunch of bumps. So I tried to scan it while putting something heavy on top of it, but it hasn't straightened out. So a bunch of areas in the scan is blurry because the scanner hasn't connected with the surface of the painting. At the moment, I'm just waiting for the painting to dry flat, completely flat, and then I'm gonna go ahead and try and scan it again, but most of it is basically done. I just need a proper scan. Then I need to put in a bit of color correction, and then I can just print it out, cut it up, and package it up, and then all is well. I'm excited for that. So today is was supposed to basically just be that, but I'm also looking at next week, and we have 2 huge deadlines coming up right in the smack middle of the week, and I think I might need to get started on sketching for Libra and get ready to film for the scroller box. So that's gonna be fun. Welcome to Thursday. Woo! Okay, I think I've set up stuff so it works. I'm not really sure how this works, but I can see I'm in frame with the mirror, and I can see I'm recording sound anyway. So I've also put on the autofocus because I realized that if I record sound with the microphone, I don't need to use the camera sound, so I don't have to care about the autofocus going constantly, which is amazing. I'm not really sure what to talk about, really, because I think I covered everything this morning. I think. Actually, no. I finished off the baby picture. It turned out really cute, and everything on the picture is in focus now, which is amazing. Way! What else? I've started Libra. It's annoying. I keep hearing Libre in my head when I say Libra, and I'm pretty stoked about how it's turning out. There's a couple of things in the construction of her face, but otherwise, I think it's because I painted the nose a bit wrong. But otherwise, I'm really stoked about it. The hair is still a bit, I'm not sure, iffy. But, you know, when you look at the painting you're doing, and you just feel this joy from looking at it, in that I made this. I don't know how else to describe it. So this is how far I got for today anyway, and I am probably not gonna be working on it till next week because I have a busy weekend ahead of me. What else? Yes, because I made these baby cards, baby themed greeting cards, but because they're basically a design my mother commissioned to be used for this name giving, I found a drawing of mine that I like and I put it on a card. And it's not completely centered, and it's a little bit fizzy, but I think that's just a scanning and or photo editing problem. I'll just have to work on it a bit, I guess. Anyway, that that opened my mind for the idea of doing art cards. I think it's the direct translation. Well, it would be the direct translation. So it's basically greeting cards, but with art on them. And it's been done before. It's not even close to being an original idea, but of course I can do them as well, right? So I'm probably gonna do that. I think it's one of those ideas that I'm gonna have to put aside for now because I have other stuff I need to focus on at the moment. I've also just realized I can put the D&D icons all the way to the end. I just have to receive them now, basically. But that also means I want to get started on creating the next batch of classes. But that won't be until next week when I'm finished with all of the other deadlines. For now, I'm basically just focusing on those two deadlines and telling myself I'm ready to call up not suppliers, the other way around, retailers. And yeah, that's gonna be fun. I'm a bit scared, but it's gonna be alright. Maybe I should research the price for production of the Christmas papercraft book. Not just because my dad has been haunting me about getting it ready for suppliers. Not suppliers, the other way around. Retailers, so I can try and sell it to retailers. Okay, apparently I had a lot to say anyway. So yeah, it's the end of Thursday, and I'm very, very tired, and I'm gonna go to bed. See you tomorrow. So I wanted to do a joke for today, a little bit, but I don't have the prop that I wanted to use. So, by the magic of editing, happy birthday to me! It's so yeah, it's Friday and my birthday. I'm 30, and it feels kind of the same as per usual. Funnily enough. Thing is, though, I had a kind of revelation this morning while basically still sleeping. It's basically just live in the now, because you have this timeline of years you live on the planet. There's no use in thinking about what exists outside of that timeline regarding what concerns your life right now. The thing you can use that for is to figuring out what kind of life you want to live, what kind of life you want to lead, and what world you want to see. But you can't really go back in time before you were born. You can learn from back then, and you should, but you can't really live it. I don't know. It was just kind of the feeling that this is a time period. You have the time you're allotted, and that's basically it. And I wouldn't say I'm not really afraid of dying. I made peace with me dying a long, long time ago. But the knowledge of when you do, no, that's not it. The knowledge that there's not going to be anything outside of life for this particular consciousness, it's easy enough to understand and idealize or put into perspective, but it's really hard to acknowledge and internalize. And I think this morning in bed, while basically practically still sleeping, I got one step further on that internalization. So I feel good about that. Anyway, with that out of the way, it's Friday, and I have basically just only a few things on my to do today. I have to package up the gift for Sunday because I don't want to once again be in the position of we have 10 minutes till we have to get out of the door and we're already feeling a bit late because everything has taken a long time to get done. So now we have to package up the present and write the card, and I don't want that again. It happens every time, and I don't want that happening again. If I can get that done today, I want to get that finished completely, and then I want to finish the vlog so I don't have to think about that for the rest of the weekend, because today is my birthday, and I'm gonna go to my mom's, and tomorrow I'm gonna go to my dad's, and Sunday there's another party going on. So my weekend is gonna be flooded with all kinds of stuff, and next week is gonna be quite pressed due to two huge deadlines being smack middle of it. So yeah, for now, that's just it. Work on the vlog. Alright, so yeah, it's Saturday. I had a wonderful evening yesterday and celebrated becoming 30, I guess. Anyway, I'm just gonna go ahead and finish up the vlog while. Why am I wearing the headphones? I can't hear myself. I'm just gonna go ahead and finish up the vlog, and I needed an outro. So yeah, this has been a rough vlog with a bunch of audio problems. So yeah, sorry about that. I hope you enjoyed nonetheless, and yeah, I'm gonna be off. Thank you for watching. Take care. Bye.